LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, folks. So, I got through watching UFC Fight Night 105 weigh-ins. Gina Mazany misses her weight. Okay, this is an ongoing problem, specifically in the UFC. Now, I know this is mixed martial arts and things happen. And I know that the likelihood of a fighter's opponent getting injured in training is much more likely than it is in other combat sports. Okay, I understand that. They brought this girl in, okay? Short notice, okay? That I think Gina Mazany was, she was notified, I know I saw the article like February the 3rd or February the 4th. Now, here it is February the 19th, so that gives this girl 15 to 16 days to try to make weight. So I'm sure this girl did very little sparring. I can almost imagine she probably didn't do a whole lot of anything. She probably concentrated on trying to lose the weight. Okay? So you give this girl about 15 days to get down to the weight. And nobody is walking around at their fighting weight. Nobody. I mean, you don't get those people like Floyd Mayweather who they're overly dedicated to keeping their weight down. You don't get people like that in today's era. Okay? So I can imagine that, Gina Mazany, she probably maybe could have been at 148 pounds, maybe 150. She probably walks around at 150. Okay? So that gives her 15 days to actually lose about 15 or so pounds, or maybe more. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is, I know Gina is probably, occupied right now with fight preparation today, but I am going to reach out to her. Now, it's up to her. She want to reach out. I mean, she want to talk and actually, really voice her opinion. You guys know when I give interviews on this particular program, the women can say what they want. It's about them, okay? I don't talk a lot on these programs. I don't. They do the talking because it's their show when they come to this channel. Now, if she just don't answer any of my messages, when I reach out to her, that's on her, okay? Because this is free promotion right here. All right, so I'm going to reach out to her. But I think this is another one of those situations where the weight cuts, it just could have been crazy. And you can look at Gina's face, like she just got on the scale and like, I ain't going to make this weight, no way. Because this girl probably did everything she could to make the weight. I'm sure she did. I'm sure this girl, like a lot of other women, they don't eat, they don't drink. Okay, they sit in these sauna rooms to sweat out the water in their body. They dehydrate the hell out of themselves. And then for what? So the girl can lose 20% of her purse. Look, man, these commissions, they got to do better. There has to be an addendum to the rule to where if these people are getting these fights on short notices, then there's got to be a tolerance of weight. They've got to increase the tolerance of the weight. And somebody like a nutritionist or a weight loss expert, they need to come in and help them with the addendum to the rules. Somebody. How much weight can a person lose at this amount of time? They need to go get the fighter, get their weight. Okay, can they lose this amount of weight in a safe time? What's acceptable? Because if you're asking Gina Mazany to get down to 135 in 15 days, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Not safely. The girl would literally have to not eat for 15 days and exercise all 15 days. I know. Okay, I understand. I know about weight cuts. I know all about them. And I know the girl probably in a month, maybe. Maybe in 30 days. Maybe. But 15 days? No. And now her purse, again, as I tell y'all, these ladies, their purses, statistically, are much, much lower than the men's overall. When you look at all the purses that are lined up. But she's got to give up 15% of that. She got to give 20% of that. This girl got to eat. This girl got bills she got to pay. And I'm sorry, I don't know if Gina Mazany want to get in there and take the punishment and then, lose the amount of money. Man, come on. Come on. And I hope that they worked out some side deal with her. I hope that will help her recoup some of that 20%. Like, I hope they did that. Because you don't ask a person on short notice. to help save the event. You don't do that. And Sara McMann, no, she took the fight and she did your ass a favor, because you wouldn't have had a quality opponent. You get to face an undefeated opponent. No, Team McMahon should give that girl back her purse. Give her back her purse. Stop. I'm sorry. This is distasteful. And I was okay. I was cool. I was a fan of Sara McMann, but nah. Nope. Try again. I mean, I can't see it. This girl saved the fight. And not only did she save the fight, it's a quality opponent. But you're okay with taking 20% of her purse. And I know that somebody going to say, well, Gina, she understood what was at stake. She knew that she had to lose the weight. Yeah, just because, look, this is an up-and-coming fighter. And many fighters, their whole dream is to be in the damn UFC. Stop it. Of course she signed the contract. What was she going to say? No, I'm not going to sign the contract because, well, I'm just not, because I don't like the money. No, the girl is taking a risk. But God dog it, don't take 20% of the girl pay. It's not her fault. And I've had a couple of videos taken down by the UFC. And I'm going to tell you, I actually wonder why. Imagine that. I exposed some of their garbage. I exposed some of the commission's garbage. And I know that the UFC per se, it's not them that's taking a purse. It's the commission that's taking a 20% and giving it to to Sara McMann. I realize that. But these guys, they can do better. They can make an addendum to that rule, man. They can make an addendum. They can give a weight tolerance that says, you know what? It'll be acceptable for Gina Mazany to come in at this weight. And Gina, if you pick up on the video, the coach is going to reach out to you. The coach is going to reach out, and I actually want you to tell us what went down. I don't want to speculate. I don't want somebody in the comment section trying to tell me this is what happened. I want you to tell me exactly what happened. You. And I want you to tell people what happened. Because clearly you saved the fight. And this is how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this from the outside looking at it. I don't know the inner workings. I don't know what kind of deal they may have made with you. I don't know. But from this point of view where I'm looking at things from, okay, you saved the fight and you're giving Sara 20% of your money. No, man. They need to do the right thing and give the girl back her purse. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. I'm done.